right, so today we're going to talk about vision boards. And vision boards are something that I work on with clients, usually clients who are feeling a little bit stuck maybe, or aren't really sure where they're going, maybe feeling a little lost, or perhaps maybe are in transition points in their lives and they need a little direction. They need a little help knowing exactly where they want to go, or they're not sure which path to take. And they just maybe need that little guidance. And vision boards can be a great way to take some time to look inward and kind of see what your interior self, what is that voice inside of you guiding you toward? Where is that authentic interior self leading you? And so vision boards can be a great way to do that. And they're really easy, and they're very fun. And they can be done in session. They can be done out of session, although I tend to feel like if you just tell someone to go do a vision board, it's intimidating and they tend not to do it. So I usually encourage people, we'll do it in session. And it's easy to gather the supplies, and they're cheap, they're fun. And so what you need is, I usually get a quarter, it's like a half poster board, and I get everything at Dollar Tree, so really cheap. So it's a half piece of poster board, and I use glue sticks. You can also use tape, that's fine too. The glue sticks, it feels more like kindergarten, which somehow is just like more like play and more fun. Glue sticks are fun, so I tend to go with glue sticks. Yeah, I like the purple ones too, the ones where it goes down purple and then changes color, so that's even better. So yeah, glue sticks. And obviously you're going to need some scissors. And if you're really going all in, which, hello, I tend to go all in with most things, and you're at the Dollar Tree, so why not? Glitter glue. And I usually go with markers, colored pencils. Sometimes you can get those colored stones, like the glass stones, or you can get the like the faceted stone things that you can glue on, all kinds of stuff. I mean, the sky's the limit here. And the goal is to make it, the vision board is as much you as you can. And honestly, the only thing that can get pricey here and difficult are the source material. And that's where you go, it's the magazines. Now, I get magazines to my house, and obviously I'm getting magazines that are geared to my interests. And so I get things that are geared towards, a middle-aged white woman. And so I get things like Better Homes and Gardens, I get Good Housekeeping, I get, Martha Stewart's, whatever her magazine is. And so it can be a little bit difficult when I'm working on a vision board for, a 13-year-old African-American boy. Okay, so then usually what I'll do if we're working on that kind of vision board is I'll go and look for magazines that might be more for that kind of demographic. And so we'll maybe do a kind of a fact-finding session beforehand where we'll talk about his interests. And so if his interest is music, then I'll maybe go and get some magazines that are related to music and specific kinds of music. And if his interest is sports, then we'll do, I'll look for sport magazines. If his interest is in, the military, then, so you can do some kind of fact-finding missions beforehand and get magazines that are geared towards that specific person. If you've got a a 20-year-old woman client, then you could do magazines that are geared more towards that demographic. And so that's probably the only thing that, and the best thing to do, honestly, is that if you start doing vision boards, then you kind of turn on your radar. And when you're out places, for example, whenever I go to used bookstores, which I do, or if I go to thrift stores and I see magazines, if I see old magazines, oh man, I grab them, because I know that I'm going to be doing vision boards, and I know that they're gold mines. So as you start to do more of these, you'll start to pick up magazines that will fit different demographics, and you'll start to kind of gather them together and have them at the ready. Old National Geographics are great. And what you do is you have the client basically go through the magazine as you're sitting there. And this isn't about thinking, this is about feeling. And what you're asking them to do is to look for images or items. It doesn't even have to be a picture. It can even just be words. It can be a graphic. It can be anything in the magazine that speaks to them, that has something in it that is meaningful, that looks interesting. And they're going to that would be the dog. Hold on just a second.